Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you 6 things that can improve your ability to master Outlook immediately. You're going to see immediate results as soon as you implement these 6 steps. So what benefits are there in becoming an expert in using Outlook? Number 1, efficiency. Get through your emails faster than 90% of people. Number 2, promptness in engaging with your emails that requires your highest attention. Number 3, energy conservation throughout the day. Less friction in going through your emails through the entire day. Number 4, timeliness in getting things done. As you will see, you have already booked your calendar and things will start to happen and you have already know what time you will tackle what. There are timestamps in the video description below, so if you know some of these tips, just jump ahead to the sections that will help you. Well, I'm excited in sharing these 6 things about Outlook with you, so let's get into this. Hello friends, my name is Raja Roy and in this channel we talk about self-improvement, productivity and growth. Alright, tip number 1, color code your inbox. 4 simple steps and you will start seeing results immediately with this rule of color coding your inbox. Green, emails that are addressed only to you. Blue, emails where you are on the to line but there are other people with you on it. Gray, emails where you are in the CC section. Red, color code your emails that you need to get to them immediately. So if it could be your manager, it could be a project that you're working on, a group of people that you need to revert back immediately, color those emails red. Any emails outside of these 4 should not be in your inbox. Green, blue, gray, red. That's it. Once you set these rules up, you're going to see your inbox is going to start looking crystal clean. Now follow these steps along to see how you color code your inbox. Okay, so we have now color coded our inbox, and I know there could be other emails than the 4 we talked about. We'll get to them. Tip number 2, color code your calendar. 3 colors to set you up quickly and organize your calendar. Green, meetings that you have set up for others. Blue, meetings where you are invited. Gray, meetings that are personal and are not work related. Teal, to block your calendar for things that you need to finish up and you need the time for it. Blocking your time, use the color teal. And finally, again, red for maybe your manager or maybe that project that you're working on. Any meetings related to that project, use the color red. Follow these steps right here and you will know exactly how you can color code your calendar. All right, tip number 3. Removing from site all emails that you do not need to pay attention right away. So we talked about emails that is only addressed to you, green. Emails where you're in the to line with others, blue. Emails where you're on the CC line, gray. And emails which are maybe from your manager or someone important or some other big project, red. Everything else, set up a folder. And those emails should not hit your inbox, should directly go to that folder. You are going to save so much time not going through any kind of solicitation emails, any kind of distribution list emails. You can look at them 2 or 3 times a day and just taking it off your radar where you're not spending the energy reading through what is this about. You're not on the to line, you're not on the CC line. It's a distribution list email. Stop spending your precious time working through them. Most people get to work in the morning and all they're doing is looking through 40 emails that has come overnight or from other regions, and they're not addressed to them at all. Those are distribution list emails or could be some other process related emails that you don't need to take action. Somebody else is already responsible for it. Just remove them. You will see your emails go from 100 a day to literally to 10 or 20. And you're going to love it. You're going to see there is so little time you're spending to curate them because everything is already, Outlook is doing it for you. And that's the important thing here. So use this auto removal or auto filing feature that you have for Outlook to clear in your inbox. Now you're going to be able to see that, okay, 4 or 5 emails have come in the last 3 hours. At that point, just go and interact with them and see, okay, these are the 5 emails that has come, which is not addressed to me, but I am in some distribution list or some solicitation emails that I need to look at. Fine, go and look at it. But it's not taking away from your precious time to look at important emails. And you'll be surprised to see just doing these steps has cleaned up your inbox by 50-70%. And this folder that you have set up, just access it twice a day. Twice a day, go to that inbox and see what are the emails that have come in and just review them, and you're good. All right, follow these steps to know how to set up that rule to automatically take these emails and move it to a folder. Just follow the steps along right here. Tip number 4, use of flags. So one thing I do is when I receive an email, I review it. And if I have reviewed that email, I have already put a flag next to it and it says complete. That sign gives me an idea that I've already reviewed that email. So if I go away for 2 or 3 hours into meetings and I'm coming back, I know these are already looked at. I don't have to look at them again. From the email that I have come, which doesn't have a flag, which is check mark, those are the emails I'm reviewing. It's a very small thing, but you will see that makes a big difference. The ability to jump through your inbox to go to that particular email from where you need to start, it's like a shortcut when you come back every time to your inbox. Very simple to use, just use it as an acknowledgement that you have reviewed the email. And this way, if you don't see a check mark next to your email, you know you have to review it. Makes it so much simpler. Tip number 5, use categories. There will be times when the email is long or it's a complicated email that you need time to think about or review. You are not going to be able to do it right away when you first see that email. That's where categories come to play. Create categories that work for you. Create a framework of categories, 5, 6, 7. I wouldn't go more than that. And use those categories to quickly divide the emails that you need to work on or review. Now, what emails do they apply to? Let's talk about it. Emails that are important and you need to think through to craft a good answer. Maybe there are emails where you need to get some work done before you can respond to that email. So you need to categorize those emails so that you can quickly get to it a day, 2 days, or even 5 days from now. Maybe it's just a follow-up and it's not tomorrow, it's 2 weeks later. Or maybe it's an issue and you need to follow up with a few people. You might even need to have a meeting before you can actually respond to this email and figure out what the impact analysis is. Maybe it's operational to-do that you don't need to take care of it now, but you need to keep it in your sight so that you can get it done. So what are some of the simple categories that you can create that will make your life easier? Green, important review emails that will stay in your inbox until it's done. Gray, don't have time for it now, but I'll come back to this email and read this in full detail. Yellow, I'm not the person who's responsible to follow up, but somebody else needs to do something. So I'll come back to this as a follow-up item while I'm waiting for that other person to finish the work. And orange or red for issues that are bottlenecks that you need to solve, but you can't do that right away. So just these 4 colors. Important, needed your attention. Green, gray, things I need to review later. Red, items that are issues and that needs to be followed up. And yellow, these are follow-up items, others have to work on it, and once they are done, you can jump in and close the loop. And tip number 6, file away your important emails. There are emails that are project related. There are emails that are particular activity related. And you need to group these emails together and keep them away in one location so that you can access all these important information at any point. Use folders. Project folders, people folders, important information folders, resources folders, and just file away. Use any folder structure that works for you. You will be surprised that when somebody asks for that data file or somebody asks for that approval that compliance gave, you can jump right to that folder and get that out within a second. And this can happen 6 months from now, so your efficiency in delivering things becomes much better. All right, so to summarize, these are the 6 steps that if you just start doing it today, you're going to see some massive gains in how you use Outlook. Number one, color code your emails. Number two, color code your calendar. Number three, move everything that is from distribution lists or solicitation emails away from your inbox. Your inbox is going to shrink drastically. Number four, use flags so that you know where you left off. Has that email been read? Number five, use categories. It will help you quickly decide which ones needs to be followed up, which one needs to be worked on, which ones you need to review later, and which ones could be issues. And number six, file away important documents. Just doing these, you will save so much time and energy that it will make you feel much more productive as you start implementing them in your day-to-day life. Why do this? Because the ultimate currency is time, and all of this helps you improve and save time. If you measure it in 6 months or a year, how much time you have saved just by implementing these few steps, you'll be surprised. I personally implemented this in my day-to-day emails, and I can tell you it has been such a time saver. Well, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really goes a long way in making this information available for people who are looking for this. Well, thank you folks for spending this time. I hope this has been helpful and you will start seeing benefits and productivity gains on using your Outlook right away. Until next time, keep improving.